Hey guys, welcome back to another one on the channel. So today, we have something very different. We have Facecam, which is great. We have superior editing, as I found out how to do stuff. And we also have a friend here, Owen, who's going to be helping us through this. Mind if you introduce yourself?
Hello.
Alright, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be ranking college football logos. So what we're gonna try to do, we're gonna go by conference here, okay? We're gonna start off with the ACC, go to the SEC, Big 12, Mountain West, all of that crazy stuff. So first off though, we're starting with Syracuse. And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna rank the logo and then Owen's gonna say what he thinks. So Syracuse, they kind of have a history to me of weird stuff. Their mascot is just orange, and to me that doesn't speak out too much. Their logo isn't that much either. It's just like a texty S in orange.
Yeah, it's kind of bland.
Yeah, it really is. I'm gonna give it. We're gonna be going by grade letters. I'm gonna give it a D-. That's honestly, it's really nothing special. It's not really good at all. Like, I'm sorry, Syracuse fans. Yeah, what do you think, on?
C. It's pretty bad.
C, yeah. It's not doing too good. As now we're gonna move on to the next one. Alright guys, so next we have Duke. And Duke, once again, I don't know what's up with the ACC and letters. It's nothing really that good. It's just a letter. You got the split down the middle to give it like some context.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's once again, it doesn't even have an outline like Syracuse did. It's not that great. Honestly, I'd put it as a C.
I'd give it a C. I mean, it's a little better than Syracuse because the slants, it kind of looks like horns, but like it's still not that good. So I'd give it a D.
Yeah, I honestly agree with him. I'm gonna give it a D+ because of there's no outline, but they at least put some thought into it by adding the little separation there. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like an ID to me, which I don't know why, like Institute of Duke or something, but
Oh yeah, I just now saw that.
yeah, I don't know if like they're trying to symbolize like two letters or something, or they're just adding a split there. But once again, I'm going with a D+, and Owen went with a D. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, guys. So moving on, we have Pittsburgh. So I personally, as a Georgia Tech fan, hate Pittsburgh over what they've done us the past few years. We did get a win, but shoving all of that aside, we're gonna go back to the logos. And honestly,
They're decent.
yeah, with Owen, they're pretty decent, and I think so. Beside like the one-letter logos, they do have like a different font, and like it's noticeable. I don't know why the point in the eye is missing, but honestly, I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah, I was gonna say B- or B.
Yeah, B- or B is probably a really solid ranking for them. It's nothing like incredibly overarchingly special, but still, the wave and the T is pretty nice. Wouldn't you agree, Owen?
Yeah, it's not like PIT, and there's actually an outline to it, and it has good style.
Yeah, the font is pretty nice. I do like the wave and the T. The P could honestly be just a tad bit better. But yeah, B- something along those lines. It's once again a pretty decent logo. Nothing special, but not Syracuse level bad. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, guys, we have Virginia Tech, and for a Tech, I'd say it's pretty decent.
It's a solid B for me.
Yeah, a solid B is probably a perfect ranking for Virginia Tech. I don't know why the T has this side, the italic font, but the V doesn't, I guess.
Yeah, it's not really up there in the ranking. It's not insane. But like, I mean, it's good. It's decent.
Yeah, the B. Yeah, the B's a really good ranking for it. The outline is pretty good. It adds a lot more texture. Just imagine it without that outline, it would look horrible.
Yeah, it'd probably be like a C.
Yeah, it'd be like a C, C minus without that outline. It would not look good. But yeah, a solid B for the Hokies here. As the colors, not so much. I don't love the way they got the maroon and orange. Maroon's pretty good of a color. The maroon and orange just doesn't go too well for me, honestly. Well, what do you think, Owen?
I agree with you. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. They could have better colors.
They could have a bit better colors. The maroon could probably stay, but maybe a like maroon and I don't know, not an orange though. Okay, so next up we have the second Virginia team, Virginia. The Cavaliers.
It's something other than just the leather.
Yeah, I honestly like this logo a lot. This logo I like the colors. I'm gonna be honest, blue and orange. A lot of people hate the Florida logo with their blue and orange. They have a bit different colors, really. This blue and orange.
No. This goes. This is.
No, yeah. This is a really good logo, and their alternate logo with the background, that one with the navy background, it has an orange Cavaliers and an orange outline with a white inside, and they have different shades of white. It honestly, this is an A minus for me. This is a really good logo.
Yeah, I'm gonna say B plus, A minus, A.
Yeah, this is honestly quite a good logo, especially for an ACC team, because a lot of ACC teams have strange-ish logos when you use Syracuse. But yeah, a solid A minus, B plus for this one. I like the colors, and I like how they included the swords right here.
Yes, that makes it a whole grade like that.
Yeah, that adds at least a whole grade. Because imagine just seeing it with just the V, that would just kind of look weird. If they centered it out, it would look like a bit better, but still, it wouldn't look too good.
The only thing that doesn't really go is, does the mascot have two swords or just one sword?
It has two. More of that push crack. He has one sword, but it just goes across.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the next one, shall we? Alright guys, so next up, we have a mediocre logo in Wake Forest. The font...
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's under the Virginia, regular Virginia's logo, and above Syracuse, but like...
I mean, pretty much everything's above Syracuse, and kind of Duke too. I like the separation in height a little bit. That adds a bit of depth to it, and I like the font they used here.
And I like the little bit of overlapping of that.
Oh, yeah. The overlapping is always nice. As for the grade ranking, I'm gonna give it a B minus.
Yeah, me too. I have to go with B minus.
The B minus. B minus.
I feel like it would look better if they did more overlapping and more colors, like maybe a background.
Yeah, with the tan. It actually would look kind of good if they might have had like a bit of a different shade of brown. I don't know, not necessarily a different shade of brown, but a different color, really. You know what I mean? Yeah. That would add a lot more depth to it, and that would obviously change its ranking. For a letter logo, it'd be up there in the letter logos for sure.
Yeah, it'd probably be like maybe just a solid A.
Oh yeah. It would definitely look really good. Yeah, Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons, up in North Carolina. Not a lot of North Carolina teams. Speaking of North Carolina teams, we got North Carolina, University of North Carolina, the Tar Heels. A pretty strange mascot, but the logo, I'm gonna let, oh, what do you think about this one?
I absolutely hate this logo.
You do you?
Yes, it's too tricky with the eyes. You can't, like, you have to really focus.
Yeah, I guess if they added kind of opposite to what...
If they had, like, maybe the N over the C, it'd look better. I don't know if I'm just weird like that, but if they added the rest of the lines for the N, it'd look better.
Yeah, if they had, like, not, like, blending them in, but kind of, like, imagine, like, an overlap, a solid color as the line for the N over the C. That would look a lot better, honestly.
Yeah, maybe some darker shades of blue around the sides, just to make it...
Yeah. North Carolina.
I'll just let you put your vote in first.
I'm gonna say a C. It's not great, but at the same time, once again, at first it's not a Syracuse, but it's also it's unique for sure. Like, it's not just like a logo, just like a simple, simplistic. It's unique, but needs some upgrades. So I'm gonna give it a C. What do you think, Owen? A what?
D plus.
A D plus?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're a letter grade off. We're 2 letter grades apart with this C minus and the C. Yeah. If they added the lines, it would look a lot better. Honestly.
Wait. Hold on. Is D above C or is C above D?
There's not a D in there. It's
No. Like D and the grade in the grading. Like, is it
D is below C.
higher or lower?
D is below C.
Okay, good, because that's what I was
Haha, yeah. A, B, C, D. Definitely lower. Alright, so...
I was just getting a bit tripped up.
Yeah. Alright, so actually, once again, we have another North Carolina team. Actually, I think there are 4 North Carolina teams, maybe even 5 in the ACC. 'Cause you have Duke, who's also in North Carolina. North Carolina, our next contestant, I'm not going to say the name, I don't know why, I probably just should. And then Wake Forest. There's a lot of North Carolina teams in there.
Yes, there is probably too much.
Probably too much, yeah.
There should probably only be 2.
Yeah, I'd say that'd be good. That's a good compromise for sure. For another North Carolina team, we have NC State. UNC and NC State have a pretty big rivalry. NC State won it last year in 2022. Whenever you're watching this, that's got to be so long ago. But
yeah, just so y'all know, I'm a Georgia fan.
Yeah, he is.
So yeah.
Alright, so
I really like this logo in general. It's just nice to look at.
Yeah, it really is kind of pleasant to look at. I like how they included, I kind of like everything about it, honestly. I like how they had the S going around, and then they had the North Carolina in the middle of it. It's definitely very, very unique, and in this case, unlike North Carolina, it actually makes it very good. I'm gonna give it
more thought through. It looks more thought through, and actually, like, the time into thinking on this. And just the black, the white, and the red is just really good in my opinion.
Yeah, he is speaking facts right now. I'm gonna give it a solid B plus. Like, on a percentage scale, an 89%. That's really close to being an A minus. Actually, no,
I'm gonna give it an A minus.
Yeah, he gives an A minus. I give it a B plus. Really similar in rankings, like an 89 for me. This is on the hinge of being.
It's very nice to look at. It's just very nice.
So yeah, it's a pleasant logo to look at, really. Well, now guys, we're done with North Carolina.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
That's been like the first.
It's been like 5 minutes of this entire video.
Sorry, I lagged. Yeah.
Alright.
pretty much.
Now we're gonna go into the Carolina of the South. So next, in the state of South Carolina, we have Clemson. So, as you know, as a Georgia Tech fan, this is kind of an unspoken rivalry because of how it's appeared in the last few years. Georgia Tech and Clemson hate each other. Everyone thinks that Georgia Tech's only rivalry is between Georgia, and that it's just simply not true. Like, when we were in the SEC, we used to have a rivalry with Auburn. Like, that was a thing. Like, a big rivalry with Auburn.
But putting that aside, without the rivalries, this logo is solid.
Yeah. It's without the fact that I hate Clemson with almost all of my heart. It's a really good logo, honestly. I like how they, like, it wasn't just a solid, like, circle, because it's a paw print. And so they gotta go with, like, a metamorphic hand. It's not perfect, just like the Clemson football people. But
yeah,
it's a good logo. I honestly really enjoy this. I'm gonna give it an A-. What do you think, Alan?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A because it can go up to an A+ if it's like on the third picture on your screen. The like outline of the purple makes it really good. The reason it's an A is because it looks like if you put paint on a tiger or like it's tiger's feet and it's stepped out, it looks exactly like that.
It's pretty solid. And
rather than just like a simple drawn.
Yeah, just a simple like circle and stuff. Which actually, what he's looking at, he's looking at multiple pictures. He's looking at the one I'm showing him, but there's another Clemson logo. It's less known, but it has a little purple outline around all of them. That does make it look a lot better, honestly.
Yes.
And that would bring it into an
A+.
No, yeah. This is a really solid logo, honestly. It's one of the.
This is our first solid A of the video.
Yeah. This is one of the best logos in the ACC.
Hopefully there's more. Hopefully there's gonna be more.
Hopefully there's gonna be more. We're being pretty
tough.
tough.
And I promise we're not gonna be biased about our favorite teams.
Yep. I will try not to, okay? I will try not
hopefully
to.
Hopefully not.
Alrighty, guys. Took a break for a second, but now we're back. Next up, we have Miami. I hate Miami, but again, we have to throw all of the bias away.
Yep. And all the college football drama.
Yep, and just go for the logo. Now, honestly, it's strange.
I don't have any comments. It's just really weird. I'm just gonna give it a B.
The colors, I don't really like the colors, honestly.
Yeah.
You're giving it a B?
No. I changed my mind.
Oh, okay.
I'll give it a C-.
Alright, a C-. So I'm gonna give it a D+ because the colors aren't very good, and once again, it's just your standard view.
Yeah, they're trying to put a white outline in, but you can't see the white outline.
Yeah. You just got it's their signature thing. Welcome to the U, Miami U. It doesn't. Now that I'm looking at it as like a bigger picture, it kind of looks really weird. Like really weird.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah. D+ for me, a C- for Owen, right?
Yep.
Alright. So we blazed through that one. I don't want to look at this anymore. Let's go to the next one.
This is hurting my eyes.
Okay, so now guys, we're here with Boston College. Now, Boston College, in college football this year, they weren't really heard of at all. They kind of sucked this year, and no one really talked about them at all. Their logo
is really good.
Yeah, their logo tells a different story, though. This is what's expected of maroon. Take notes, Virginia Tech. This maroon and gold, the white and gold, I love the white and gold because I'm Georgia Tech, but this maroon and gold is...
And the black.
Yeah.
Black.
It's incredible. If you don't see this little white, it's kind of
Honestly, if you just took away the if you didn't even have the eagle, it'd probably be like a B plus.
it'd still be a B plus. Without the eagle,
solid A.
no, yeah, I'm giving this a solid A as well. As without the eagle, it'd still be like a B plus or something.
Yeah, it's really good.
But with the eagle, it just adds so much more depth. How it's like in front of the Boston College, it just makes it so unique and different, and I love it.
And it's like one of those pleasant logos to just look at.
Yeah, it's just
And it's understandable
just look at it. Honestly, it's the maroon and gold fits really, really well. It's a really good color combo. It's not talked about a lot, but it's still a really, really good
it's not
color.
hard to understand either. Like
No,
some of the other ones, like the Miami U.
Like Miami and the UNC too. This is just pleasant to look at. It's really nice. I like it a lot.
It's incredible. I'm giving it an A.
Yeah, solid A's for both of us.
So that's our second.
Yeah, that's our second A. Clemson and Boston College, both with the A's.
What about North Carolina, the other one?
North Carolina, we gave that one a... I think we gave it a B minus or B. But something like that. But now we gotta move on to the next one. Let's see what we got next.
Alright, so next up we have the Cardinals.
Louisville.
Honestly, I like the creativeness, but it's not really creative actually.
Yeah, it really isn't. There are a lot of Cardinals out there.
It looks like the baseball team.
Yeah, they're like, there's the NFL Cardinals, there's the NCAA Cardinals, there's the MLB Cardinals. I'm surprised.
We don't need that much Cardinals.
I'm surprised there isn't an NBA Cardinals or an MLS Cardinals.
Birds. We don't need this much birds.
Yeah, we don't need a lot of birds. The Eagles, Boston College, good job. Cardinals, different story.
Nah.
What do you
I'm
rate
not
it?
feeling
What do you rate it?
C plus.
C plus? I'm gonna give it
C plus.
C plus
I'm
or
gonna
what?
go with. I'm just gonna go with a C.
Yeah, C. I'm gonna give it a C. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a C as well. I don't want to go C minus because that's a bit too under. It's not a letter logo.
It's
What?
good, but it's really similar to the other Cardinal logos.
Yeah, it's just
It's understandable if it's like it's just Cardinal, but it's totally different. But that's not different. It's like the same exact thing.
yeah. I definitely agree.
But I feel like a C fits it. It's
Yeah, any lower.
the drawing or like the designing is just good, but like it's just not creative.
Yeah, it's just too common. A C minus would be too low. A C plus would be too high. C is perfect for this, as it's just your average logo, really.
Yes. All right. Next up, we have Florida State. I like this one.
It's very original. I'll give them that.
It's very detailed. It's very detailed. I think I already have my rating locked in, but I'll say it later. Minute, do you have yours in?
I'm still saying it. It's very, no other team anywhere has the Seminoles, and it's like Boston.
It's just different.
Yeah, like Boston College. It has that beautiful maroon and gold going on there.
Those colors, like the maroon, the black, and the gold, really work together to make a good logo.
Definitely. Like this, it's great. Honestly, it's a really good logo. What do you
It's very
think?
outstanding. It's very decent.
What do you
I
think?
think I'm gonna give it an A.
An A?
Yeah.
Solid A?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an A minus, like a 94. Not a solid A. This logo is great. It's super creative.
But
I
there's
just-
no perfect.
Yeah, I guess it's a really good logo. There's nothing that really needs changing. Like, it's great, but there's nothing that needs changing. Anything else would just kind of make it worse. But
Yeah,
an A
nothing
minus.
is changing, but you have this feeling that it needs to be. I don't know. You just have this feeling that there could be something out of it. You just don't know what.
Yeah, there could be just one tiny change could make this an A plus.
Yeah.
It really could. But
Right.
an A- for me and a solid A for Owen as a perfectly fine logo for FSU. Alright, it's time, boys. Yellow Jackets.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to try as hard as possible to not be biased. Hey. What do you think, Owen?
Even though I don't really like Georgia Tech, it's still a solid, pleasant logo. It's very nice. I like it. It's nice. It's the colors go well.
Yeah, for sure.
The overlapping, the generally like a letter format, how it just the version of the letters just makes it look good, and like it's just good in general. Like the
Yeah.
T, the left side of the T makes it look like the G. It's cool. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
it's like a Wake Forest, but 10 times better.
Yeah.
The way with their combination. Honestly, trying to get bias out of my head. An A, a solid A. What do you think? What's your letter grade on this?
Alright. I personally think. Now, comments don't give me hate, but like, I think this is an A.
An A?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Thank you for being honest.
For being a Georgia fan, like,
You know who else would be completely honest with this?
ew.
Bryson. We'll talk about him in a later video.
Yeah, we'll try to introduce some new people.
Yeah, Bryson would definitely be as honest as possible. He is.
I have his number, so maybe,
I do
if
too.
you guys want it, maybe like,
We can do a trio.
maybe 75-ish likes, and we'll do a triple call.
Maybe not necessarily 75, but if it meets what the great standards of the love that we have put into these rankings, then we will definitely do a triple call with Bryson.
Yeah.
And Bryson, I know my college football.
25 likes, and we'll do it, guys.
That sounds like a good goal. 25.
And leave it in the comments which one was your favorite. Please tell us.
Yeah. All
We
right.
would like to know.
So we're gonna go over to our format to show where we rank all of them, so you can look for the final thing, and then we'll say goodbye.